The chief of the Linaya, the awareness coordinator, which is the at this level, they will make a stakeholders that we don't call, apart from the normal kind of way they say IG don't can at done, IG don't go talk to a policeman there, IG don't talk na radio. Now today na the first time we IG they can talk to people them directly in a town hall meeting like this. Somebody who are trying to get change now also don't police the camp. For the first time IG they can talk to you direct. IG therefore can talk to you now, but Boku today. The first thing in the talk to about now the shift don't decide for the shift in terms of the operations, in terms of
and the civil does them when at the SEO and PS together with the colleague farmer chief and the speakers there and all the authorities in America here this morning and are all welcome. I believe this tax night and indeed the LEC for you. This is a blessing this morning. Forget the inspection of general of police to come now Bambalitu State today to come educate you why they move from police force to police service. And I hope this is going to help a lot of us because the success of the police within our town is immediately. I want us to work together with them. But they can use many doors to us. I believe in certain things they do, we don't want to present to them. Because the time they do to this police force, we have to plan it. But we know there is some police that they know they go along with the rules of how the police and they operate. So they don't say certain things they will be going to some police officers there. Now, if they do have to say, what? The need for change this police force to police service. Now, if they serve, so they need to work with you. And the other
primary responsibility for maintaining law and order and for security to protect life and property. That's no change that. Now, from a force to a service, it's just to amplify and cement the relationship between the police and the public. Police exists for a purpose and for a reason. And they protect life and property which belongs to you. And I make them enforce the law. The police are a necessary evil. If you think that the police are evil, but also get at the back of the mind the necessary evil. Because whole night they blast the police, next day the neighbor can't stop or assault you. Next port of call and for and the police themselves will not say, then once police twice a year, because before the police are seen as people police. People in the way that they go back and so there has to be that mutual relationship between the police and citizenry. To build the confidence, restore the confidence and trust between the two elements because therefore the mutually reinforcing. Police exist because there's a civil population and people exist well because there's a police and monitor the institution. And I think they have to prevent the police. But we know there are bad police, and there are bad pastors, there are bad imams, there are bad lecturers, there are bad teachers, there are bad housewives, there are bad husbands, there are bad drivers, there are bad members of parliament. Every sector of society gets an element of badness. So not only the police get bad police, get good police. But I'm sure the overwhelming majority of the police. So I want to encourage the older president. I look at leaders, provincial administration, civil society, politicians, business people, allow to take this message home, allow we submit to this transformative opportunity we don't get. Remember the correctional service at the the SELLU talking on prison now, working on services. As if they change from the police force, the force itself connotes some negative connotation, force, coercion, aggressiveness. But people, by nature of the behavior of the crime in the process, the need of coercion small. This one can have time. Here I will obey the law. So, but the service orientation is engaging people. This community police service is very good. Now the get matter of police. You go and the stakeholder say that they can't take this matter, go settle down, then go court, to grant you that. Maybe they don't get that for several times. He says they don't get that, they already will investigate. So that is the approach, and I think say in order to cement that kind of culture of community-based policing, you don't start from several years ago. So there's no perfect institution to become a service-oriented force. But they are not going to say we take advantage of the situation. Because the police know what's done, you preach the law, you take the law like that. Because if you action, because the medical law becomes attractive to somebody who is the police will take action to apprehend you. The police don't do anything to anybody. The police they act on intelligence, they act on honor for one man against the other man for their thing as justice. That's the police. But you know the first innocent crime for who? Anybody who track crime, police are the auditor. Auditor, you can't audit the farm or the establishment, you never get that out. I don't understand. But when he discovers some crime, they will say the auditor man, then the police. The police officer will temper you down to save you or control you so that you will become useless productivity. So if the police don't come today, I think they come on various transformative capacity and the opportunity. We embrace them. And me as police leader and a region, I put my hands and tap on permission to work with people down right. So now that's what I'm saying.
So when you are stubborn, you can it's also. Take lot of activity. So you're not a problem. You can or talk to policy. We always succeed if we work with members of the public. Who now will start. Now that we need to succeed all over the world. Even in countries, we don't become so technological, really use technology, very specific technology like America, all that countries. They need to succeed. Then not the work of the police. So the very recently started, we don't start marriage with the police and the community always have. But the marriage so my news, it didn't speak, it didn't back. So if you don't buy this gender, 1999, over the British team for carry structure of the Israeli police force. At that time, then they made this concept of community policing, local community policing. Policing with the consent of the people, policing together with the people, all working together in partnership. That is not meaning for some time from 1999 to this level. But over the years, we see negative signs of that partnership for very work at all. And we can do that some instances. Before the election, 2022, of course, precisely August 10th, we get some violent uprisings across the country. Well, not all sides of the country. It happened at Freetown, because a couple of Freetown. It happened at DC, it happened. They try to crack those icons, or not allow them to crack those icons. Western, where we know so Japan is the particular day. Makeni herself is the issue the day. Then of course, waiting with bad. Now we, for example, now the king 6 policemen. I see your picture. The policeman I don't beat down, there's a big down, good, there's a whack, lock my head. If you have to don't die, I can still shoot that way. I see the other side, block the shooter. Russell, they shoot the other policeman. Yasu, the policeman left the west, and in the morning, they go, they beat this crowd, they pull up on the bike. The people are the killer. Kamakwe, kill police family, they not tackle it, they burn the car barracks. But I have to tell President, you thank you. We say no. Government authorities for the outside, never mind them burn the barracks, the barracks was not back. So quickly we put that together. Waiting that really show. It shows it there's a problem between police and the community. It shows it there's a lack of trust between we and that kind of atmosphere between una and we not find a country. You know they encourage development. You know they encourage progress. For example, this morning we all know we all they do normal business to the pass around. If your job is at this point, you will inspire by man, we don't all know what's there because woman will be afraid. Instead of coming for camp, for that for labor, try for what to fire, you want to reach inside the company. And that is the show. So after that August 10 incident, we didn't go put on that control. But that particular August 10 incident happened. Now the wake up call for let me build on the partnership we will get with Una, or let us strengthen the partnership. We will build new partnerships, we will strengthen existing partnerships. Now with the wake up call we see as yes, this one will pay attention, and what we learn out of those incidents. We help for new deployment, for the election, and all of those things will happen. We come on, all of that, we will build up for make sure look for police all the activities up to the election and after election. Before the elections, we do one survey where we call national agenda assessment, and not only for police, standing up for the entire country, the security sector. We look at the entire security situation at the country. That's what we need. Not to do the one they will do with them at the Office of National Security, and they provide funding for them. With the coordinator is Olga, and they provide the funding, then hire the services of experts for one, because when they score yourself, if they really give yourself an exam, they back to paper. The time they have to, nobody will pay. People will do it for you. We trust the expertise, we trust the judgment, we trust whatever method they use to do that survey. They do that survey, the report come up, we keep back. Then we serve as police after every 5 years. Before the show, we use roadmap, how we want to run the organization, what we call the strategic development plan. We do what they call perception survey. Perception survey, this one is them, for just million postmandem. It not involve no other security sector service provider. It not involve nobody pass police. So we ask experts, people that will get technology, will get technique, will get service master, service to them, for when they do that survey for me. How they can do the survey, and they do questionnaire, randomly, they go into communities, same way they talk to people at different times. So then, some of data is also this particular one, we hear up, we get chance for when I talk to people how to look at the police. That document, okay, do that survey, and they help you for guiding how to produce this document. The findings of that survey for we is good because we look at as management information, which is good. Me, I know the best. If I can't map the back map, so what can I say? Passenger traffic postman, they take money. I know the best because I know say not to lie. You know the back. Some can be like, some can be true. So those pieces of information, we leadership leader want that because we'll get that. We will correct that. And we all get that, we all get up together. So let me do survey the way for us. Let's see the one for that. We do perception survey will be for police generally. We find out say 45% of policemen, 45%, they don't give them twice the new police. 45% of policemen, they They don't flex it. They don't go flex it and they also. They go flex it and they go to police. Don't see community. You put spangle or go invite bosses. So who get bosses that the pass in return for each that policeman. Yes. You see that one. Statistics shows say 45% of the policemen they don't put them because of protection. So what they tell me, they tell you yes, that's the problem. The problem is a problem of trust. The trust level we don't know over the years. The trust level we don't know. Low because of how research has expanded, how they conduct research, and the trust level low. Again, the survey there we say some district they will say no, this district 18% of the one they will talk to, they say they don't want policeman self that the district. So they say 40% of the one they will talk to, they say they don't want policeman at the district. So they say 90% who want police, But again, as I say, we want to take as management information because perception survey depends on who I talk to. Go talk to like if you go Susan's Kube, if you go talk to Boston and Kube about police, you will just say another police. What do you do because internet, they will take votes, the whole thief, now attacking, or you attack people that will fish in our attack. So no one will respond to stop that. If you go one aside, not possible to respond, you say, oh well, yes, very good. So we capture two findings. We use that knowledge we get. We use end results. We use that report for generate this document. Where are the kinds of reports? But going forward, sometime last year, His Excellency the President, Richard Brigadier Dr. Julius Maravio, launched one very important document we call Justice Sector Review Strategy. Justice Sector Review Strategy, where the President drafts it up, he look at the justice sector, yes, something has to be done. We look at the whole system. When I say justice sector, not to lawyer, magistrate, high court judge, justice sector, which sector inside, police inside it, correctional service inside it, then the courts they inside it. So that three components I want to mention so that they form what we call the criminal justice system. So His Excellency is very concerned about that system. You have to see why we get plenty people, for example, Nigeria. Nigeria does not become overcrowded. For example, the billboard for house 8 inmates. Now, if you check the statistics now, prison gets over 230. So, I believe which you see most times, from Monday to the doorstep. Imagine you take us to map for 3-4 years as a listening. So, that may not fine. When the president launched that document, when they don't prepare the document, they present that. The thing that will be more clear on that document that one. They review the strategy they say, the authority of local courts. They don't drop. Local courts own is small, and the very bad courts, who believe that the native administration officer, and they see send people arrest people. When those someone that local court, they get the book, get back, and they from that any court. They begin to sell the all. They lock people there. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and case them. But all who agree, especially we who in the traditional rural section, local governance, we all who agree say yes, that power we look at what they get first step. We don't reduce, we don't drop. So the study will come out to us clearly. The other thing where the study talk about that we police we don't contribute small. We don't contribute to very power or very authority of the local courts for like form. Simply because case can now from one local court, they can't go at police. And we say, we go to the police, we take her. And they see, man, they go to Nigeria, so they go there for something. Something possible. Take with them, don't investigate and charge them, go to court, go. They get bail, you don't get possible for bail, and unfortunately, today, not meet the bail commission. You go to the elect one or 2 days for the next action. We dey take the matter dem, wait for them go to local court. We dey do am. So because we dey do that, we make the authority of the local court say, you don't weak. That's the second thing we go over that story. The third thing we go over that story is that even the Julian itself, the state council, the magistrate, the judges, they overloaded. They get plenty. I think some cases where they go to court, if you did it, I know people that will get cases that got something like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. They go down, what's it going to slap you? September last year, what's it slap you? You can't go to police, you can't go to court. It's a match to them as well. This is in a court. That's happening wrong along if you choose not to go to court. I mean, they say, not the way to get the living person. And the way they react to the my goodness, starting September. Then the case is in a court. So from September to now, the vex. The vex now, don't know what's happening. Now the day when the case was due, for example, the first place is not in a police. Not a police, they do medical paper, go endorse an exam, police case difference, go take statement of witness, and then send the file to state council. State council, not Eastern, one way state council. The service 4-5 divisions, and then 4-5 divisions and 2 investigations of cases. So imagine you send slap case, go to state council, collect advice how to charge for one across. It will take 2 or 3 weeks. So you will receive it. So you can't say to one, hey, I can't follow up the case. Well, finally, you know, I'm going to state council, I can't follow it. And we police, we're not going to send the file when I'm cut now, not wish to state council. You cannot look at for what it is. For go and they advise how to catch. Realize that magistrate said, first one I got, name of peace. So magistrate said, when I got, then wait, you don't see the file. Where's he go? Not take this, tell it for class, not take this. Adjourn, MP4, adjourn, MP20, adjourn. So, if you get it, for that, starting September last year, they adjourn this back today, so we take the 20, they still continue for next. They still come on and out to the next. In case it don't take 6 months now, the magistrate, they didn't call the case. All that in the overload, but the magistrate, then go to the correction service. Yeah. We go to that, the man in Nigeria, which is a force. The man in Nigeria, which is a boat. Only 3 months, 4 months, yes. For feed, 1 way was about 3 months, 4 months. The government is spent for feed 1 way was 24, not only. Yeah, say, for not reach 100,000, not reach, not reach it. So I mean, only by 4, not reach 100,000. Yeah. So for 100,000 local people, look to Nigeria. So man not in Nigeria, in case where they charge them for, if they don't try, you know, we start 1 year, 2 months, 3 months. Man is in a jail for loitering. I mean, good police because in loitering, they charge again for that. And then one thing what they call community service, where the government include inside the criminal procedure act. Community service, loitering, all relative, like issue, you know, the volume or the votes, because it can, people that they're very nice. So I don't see the vote from that, I don't want this case. When you actually want to go that, the government said on we want this. So the pulling of money, for example, this map is there. You can't go sweep. People that see you whole room, map like you sweep, you clear the thing, you pack up, and you need someone to shave, you need someone to go. So this is if I keep up, so that is another document also. But again, you have to that paper more clear another document. And that we need to engage the communities. Community engagement. That's what the rest of us are saying. Community engagement. We need to engage. That is clear. Clear say we all need to engage. Police need to engage. And where they don't launch the document, where the president will be, where they launch make no statement. He said, all what are not also fine, we don't take action. I mean, we not see now. Then they review the local government act for bring back that power during local court. So we say, we allow now for them to local court, let them exercise their power, because then that is part of the justice system, part of the criminal procedure, but then a part of the court system, the legal system of the country, apart from that. Upline, for example, that's a land case, self start, and the local court start, because the primary chief, now the custodian of the land. Before you take the case upline, where a land case can't look at much more, you know. So the primary chief in the law, because the primary chief will say, yes, this land and the signature are aware of this sale and then the sign. So if any of us go down for a signature, it becomes a challenge for them. So now they promote, yes, we need to engage our community. And we police, essentially is tax group. Clearly say we are police. Now I didn't police too. In terms of community engagement, now I stand before because we now interact more with UNA than any other representative than the military, than hospital, or even than commercial service. All live together more often than any of them. The police would have followed that particular document. So we take the responsibility to accept that. So against that background, I may put the all these documents to look at the importance of the community for first crime, for reduce crime in the country, not to expand more in the world. Now, all that we together, join. We, those also specialists, people, all the aspects, all our policemen, the only difference between we and UNA is that we were uniform, number one. Number two, they pay me for the police work. And the only difference is that for that power, the policeman is for arrest. UNA says follow the police, and get that power for arrest. UNA says follow the police, power for arrest. The Criminal Procedure Act provide that no program. Say yes to the arrest. So that the arrest people, not to say basically policeman, no them say the matter, like people who left, he's coming for us, he died, you say basically police, no. And nowadays, I don't know how thank you to UNA and members of the public. Over the years, we don't enjoy that support. Plenty. It don't reach a point now we something happen. Before they know what's happen, they don't arrest the person, they don't carry a station, yes, they don't let people do this. So that is very good. So we recognize that. Now we take this document. This document in another will roadmap for the next 5 years, 2025 to 2029, 5 years. We don't say, that's all we want to work as an organization. We don't say that this and this, one for two. At the end of the day, if you are the people say, and the Slbc Makeni, and the go Mabuka, let's see if you go Mabuka from here. One way, you work out. The other way, you take Ukada. The other way, you take Keke. The other way, you take Oscar, you go. All of them are different way they go. But at the end of the day, what it matters to you now, how you achieve, how you for reach destination. We, this document, now we don't set aside things. Moving forward from now till 2029, 9 years for Friday, 9 years for Terry, 9 years for Fala. This police, I would say now we will fight with this for the next 5 years. Every policeman, this document, will make everybody better. You don't get access to our list. This is now the average copy, small one. The book range where it passes, but this one is easy for home. We don't share to every student. This is now we don't roll back. I will for the next 5 years. Inside this document, we get five strategic goals and expected outcome. Then every goal gets your intervention. 5 strategic goals. Goal 1, we don't say for enhance public safety and for reduce crime. That's goal 1. The outcome of that particular able for reduce crime in our community then, and for able for enhance public safety. That goal and that outcome, there is intervention. The intervention is one of that particular goal. One of them now partnership with members of the community. So the goal is the objective is say on the intervention we say police for achieve this particular goal for reduce crime and for enhance public safety. We need for build partnerships with people. So like that we build partnerships, then we are strengthening existing partnerships. We get the framework, get the foundation. Foundation now the local police partnership for the whole across the country. Then are the foundation for achieving this particular goal. And the platform that we will establish for 1999 with Markham. We get 38 divisions now. Before this step, that will be 36. For those grades 2 recently, one at oil, one at craft. Just every place just like all the travel of grades and other division are massive. Because Abuja and Kono, it starts too long. So massive now we don't say well, don't forget massive. The division on its own so that you stay between Abuja and Kono for administrative convenience. So that is the issue. How to build relationships with people in the community you are serving, and how to strengthen the existing relationships. The other intervention for recruits for disbanded. In this year, 2025, we get 2 recruitments over for this. Each time of those 2, we recruit 500. So this year, 2025, we got 1,000 recruitments for level for which target as they decided project. From now to 2029, every year, SELLU police will go recruit 1,000. Why would they recruit? They recruit because one for increase the presence in the community. The best policeman will learn from the list of the Saba. And the man will work, the man will work. And the best policeman. Go with the worker almost every. Be able for about plenty. If you work at what you want, propose, where see policeman, the moon policeman, partial. Different forms. The devil goes to the school, not be nothing but cyber crime, not be this, not be nothing but human trafficking, not be nothing but early child marriage prohibition, not be nothing but domestic violence. Domestic violence can be focused during the war. Because during the war, you see, armed groups, they use violence as a weapon. Rape women, kill women, rape them, all of that. So the this document as possible, plenty international. The second goal was set for self and this document. We call out to enhance community participation. Community participation for enhanced standing. Looking at the expected outcome, the community participation in policing activities for enhanced and the outcome that and that way it gets plenty intervention. One intervention, how to achieve that is that for all collaborate. Get the society now, get different groups with the existing. Get teachers, get the auto drivers, get the local police partnership, get the religious leaders, get traditional leaders, get bike riders, get market traders, association, get different kind. All to the one that we use groups to the association. So those are the people we need every day in policing. I never want for extend partnership group. I never want to work with them or make sure say yes, we will for achieve the ultimate objective that will provide stable and secure environment will encourage development for everything. And the second goal for this document. And then first 2 goals is very important. It's also capture women. Capture research. So all get responsibility for this document. And they will not grasp with any say, will they come? If they will not this document, then they say, when I come back to the people, not for reach out to them. Then they will say, yes, police will not outline how we want to work out for the next 4 or 5 years. And instead of applying what we apply, we don't apply, then components of that particular strategy. Then part of that thing we want to do. Because we believe say one thing you need to talk. They say we want to work out fast, work out you want. But you want to work out far, work out for a particular. Because we go and talk, and the work out is sweet. So we police will say yes, no work out fast, but no work out far. So because no work out far, we need una at this work out. And people reach out to. Of course, what they do so not just the strategic level interaction, but the NCA know that authority other command now, which was yes, they help for deliver on them first two of the strategic goal there. Other than that, goal number 3 is about technology innovation, how to use technology inside the as an organization. Yes, technology. Now, crime. Technology, if you know something, nothing but technology, man. Now, this world now, this man, maybe for proof, some cases they pass to use technology. For example, what we do that November 26th, who will pay one of the things that we help with technology. President will come, you not invest a lot on technology, cyber investigation, cyber crime, I don't know the right now. Man, you go see them online, take telephone, cause involvement, something they don't know through, poster, and they bad, cyber stacking, cyber bullying. Now they have a high court case and go to mansion court. Take the high court. When you go to high court, they go find you, say you can't pay 2 million or 3 million. If you go jail, you have 6 months, that particular person commits sin for both, you go 6 months. If you have 1 year, you go 1 year. So technology, government investment technology. I mean that don't be asked for investigation about. Then number 2, now the first time we get 99% conviction. Nobody knows like that. Who say it there? We get problem, who charge, who investigate, who charge. 3 o'clock in the day we are first fires, usually the halala starts. 5 o'clock in the recovery, usually go for working counter administration. 7 o'clock in the monitor, usually go and talk again. Or 12 battalion, 3 battalion, working counter administration. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the day for the usually go. After that, how they run away from home, they take that inside bypass by Winners Chapel. He did it. They go kissing, the food they show inside it. They go to a junction to start with cut off the final scatter. It's all there. So man, you phone, you go look at, you show days with them, we reach that Mashaka. All of this is there. So that's why the government you know that for that technology, that investment technology, the way we say, we don't also go into also called smart city project. Smart city project, a project that we done for the past 10 years. 2014, and they conceived that project. 2014, and as well, we want to see how we put Twitter under surveillance camera at the of the country. We go every Saturday evening, you see, go at the police station, you see monitor room, you get like 10, 15 monitor them. Each one gets try to show you that this is. Now they've been doing this for the past 10 years. Nobody will watch out. But who come, the president comes, one guys where they go to the report and everybody is smart. How far that work? And they say, no, that's not the police in the door, now other government ministry. That's why they say, I just that to fight for you because when I see you no more self in a fixed camera, now he said, stand there, and I saw fixed it, stand there. I said, I'm going to take them now, I'm going to put camera outside. I said, well, I will take them. So what take them? The police say, from emergency hospital to my facility, we don't install 40 cameras. Mushiba, Victor West in our region, Victor is in our region. They get their own monitor, they get their own camera. So like the installation is also our own AIT for Victor West. Inside the phone now, if you want to see what's going to happen now, don't be right about now. Just need to open that particular app, you see what's going to happen. If you want to see what's going to happen now, concentrate in an area, you will see it. So we don't go that far in the area of technology. Again, we don't establish for the first time as Yellow Police, we don't establish drone corridor. We get 10 drones. Every region we get 1 drone. Headquarters we get 6 really on standby. Anytime we get public activity, public session, the flyer, because one forget evidence we don't challenge at all. But say, I'm not going to know how we fly as well as take pictures. We can download them, we watch out, for example, a preset, for example, we fly the drone, we show them to go for camera man. Don't get that. So, in the area of technology and all of that, we can have government no responsibility. What I know is talk about what I hope, what is talk about for improve on transparency and accountability. That means you are inside that. Because UNA na part of the oversight committee informally where the monitor police activity through the local police partnership board. Some of all this we are members of Human Rights Commission, some of which we look at also the Ombudsman, some of which we look at ACC, some of which, yes, we get people in our parliament, we have the parliament oversight committee. All of those are monitoring mechanisms for oversight for ensuring we are transparent. And moreover, in this partnership code, we talk also, code is drive for strength because it's there already. This partnership code is strengthened and you are not the for a start. That transparency and accountability in the show. Because moving forward, nothing I don't do when we are not know why we do it. No, we just grab the money and say, we go down that street, we go table and no. If we go for that, together with that, I mean, they call out policing with the consent of the people. How that will happen? It happen inside community will get this one. If LEC, you know, religion, like division, you go meeting, like community, you go like community, I don't think you get different communities. If you go meeting, the most say you have a problem. Most of the most of the not know the speak. We speak different sides. So what they happen there, not enough. But if you go there, they will say, last step or this community, we don't have problem. One just near that, and the smoke rate, we got university after 7 o'clock, and then come back on the corner, we got all of that. Okay, that's the problem. We don't know the problem. Now, what do we that problem? Now, all this is back. What the police will we back to the show the watch. Well, what one officer, that kills it, let it plan. No, plan also say it's fine. You are very close, you won't cover. That's it. It's just, you don't get complaint for this kiosk at the community. And this kiosk are interested in public safety, especially with local people. And they stop other people. When they spoke, they said, not all man is spoke. So this ones, they're asking for plans. They use small timeline. 3 days, 4 days for plan. You don't plan after 3, 4 days, we go plan. Now 10 days for the plan now. Who will be not the part of the decision making? They go to say, hey, police, they pull out just and say, no, we don't. Now all the rest of the plan, so plan, it's clear. No, that's support. That's support. Now what forget. You want to go, we talk about conditions of service and welfare of personnel. Nowadays, the government is that we as leaders of the institution, now we pilot as the government. The government say, we need this problem, we have this challenge, we want that. Let this challenge, we want that. We say, we have good excellence. After I say, police, there's more challenge with mortality. So, very soon, maybe end of April, 20 land users for support police operations for enhanced public safety. So we are going on. We look at accommodation, look at welfare in all the things inside the city for that one madness and that salary. If you inside the work, if you inside the welfare issue, Mamoy, the corner because of Ebola, but you don't put them back, you don't, Mamoy don't put them back. If you go down Ross Road, project and the way that we don't know, but support from all the top of partnership. That regional headquarters will be in our hospital, and Chinese health partner and the popular. So that will be expected for benefit from the partnership. We give USFP, we do also now, Abadi, we do state of the art station there, but we don't be. Welfare also include the medical aspects. We police, we sick, take care of you. But you don't make people say you take care of you. If you don't go to specialist attention, you go to that specialist, the doctor in the Bible will pay. You let them supposed to pay. So we don't get partnership with some medical things we go from out. For example, we get one partnership in America. Minnesota. The last time they come, they bring 2 40 feet containers, medical equipment. Baby, then we leave the then bring them for normal patient, stethoscope, all kinds. That partnership, they don't help me so much to know that. Don't establish health center. To establish health center across the country. We don't do one number 2. We don't do one number 3. We don't do one that was here for that prison posted, they promote ordinary that money commercial hospital. I don't do so which is going hospital, they are hospital. In that to make you own and corner, you buy that press. We spend a ticket for my house. You go to hospital, you go to that nurse, in 2. The guy into SELLU for 2 days. You go to house, that. So now, please now. You go to the health center, or let's see, do the whole training. Police will let pass 100 CHO training, and they will supply us. They will give you attention. Tomorrow, I will go on tomorrow, we will go commission for the health center. So, I will challenge now with Mr. Manfred, and we have one of Makeni. Let me identify place for Una Makeni, so can set up health center for postponement. The program today, I will go on Dr. Obasa, you can sign your get enough drugs. Drugs, you get so much drugs that for the next 6 months, government will provide drugs for this. And they will have for the trust. The policeman at the farthest corner. We're going to waste money and then go to go back to doctor. Me, I don't see malaria. I think it was 2011. The policeman, malaria, ordinary malaria, you look out to 120,000, that's what I like. This is bad malaria. Where you go to Rodina, you go to that and say, I have malaria. It's not at 5,000. So, we don't cut off all that. So, all of those things are there. Welfare, the way the brother says, get land, put the money in the line up, 17 acres of land. That land is not really fresh for land. Now, we don't get public partnership, private partnership. We don't really need for accommodation. We build barracks, we build health center, we build school, the friends are from the school, we buy a veterans, the veterans for school. So all of them are already there. So it's all 5 strategic goals in the document. All of them, 3 were very important. 3 we get for we enter. Now, go back to the transition. The transition is that is the we all, just 2 weeks back, we did get man, Kainau, Daru, Wamba, Pujo, really. That same thing we talk about transition, but you know what is a transition? I just is for strengthening this police and civilian partnership. In other words, what you will do, what you go around for top of people, will they work on the mindset, for change the mindset for those years, especially in all what we say. Not to any more master, servant, relationship between you and servant master. You are the servant, you are the master. And at the bottom line for this transition. So across the world, that day we will right now, even them who don't come back from Thailand and go and YouTube. Nigeria is not together. In the community, the body is they talk about the same thing, how to work with that. They make that passionate appeal for CS and continue for support. So that they have to follow that. That don't take center stage in all police administration. From clear this yes, they cannot go from point A to point B without value support. So now this transition come. This transition, you get plenty benefits when police get forget, when the society get forget, and who all get them together to fight for the country. One of the things that will benefit them from this transition is that it really brings the police close to the community. In other words, when we take the police, we can go back on our doorstep, say, look at this, have we done the put water here for let it go? Now we don't stop, or we are not beginning better water, but now we don't tell you, we want to get better water, if possible, we want to get fertilizer for let it go. I'm going to as one good example, the honorable member of parliament, he buy solar, put out the police station as the own contribution to help police for project. That's a perfect example. So the partnership with you is good because all of this are following people for reduced crime and enhance public safety and the partnership. So the first thing we will do at this transition for being accountable to another one. The second thing we will go for benefits and training for the policeman. I don't know how also. Police work is plenty. You get some man in a drone no money they fly. You get some man explosives in the building. You get some man in a marine section in the green and water. You get some man in personal security they provide. You get some man in FSU. You get some man in investigation, criminal, CID. You get some man in Interpol. You get some man in transaction organized crime. You get some man in witness protection. You get some man all of this is there, maritime, everything in police. There's someone that hospital, there's someone a lawyer, there's someone an engineer, there's someone a nurse, someone a doctor. So training them for them for capture all of those small interests. To get someone who are the cyber security as production now, just Saturday we pass. We will send the Indian government in space do scholarship for send 2 policemen, traffic police for India, Bombay, to go see how traffic will run in other countries. All landing at the partnership will be not the only dealer with plan, the dealer with other people. We call them development partners. So trainings are there, training is for them. Because if you say one for the professional, one for increase, enhance the professionalism, one for improve on the professionalism, we must have this small thing. We must have the before. Last week, I featured Orange with a small challenge. They are only transfer money for Orange, they get an agency. As they notice, say, the money transfer is small challenge and the usual money. The draw take to 1 billion agency. And they come in, can report last year. Report last year, when I know that they get the how many, show the number, put a telephone number, and then so forth. They do all the telephone number, put out a system, and cyber investigation lab. Go catch them all one. As a people, whether you need to don't recover 950 million per the now, that's how we are going. Now, now the manager comes to me, well, they are going to take the money. That's that case, one charge that is whatever. Because they will charge them when they stop. Because they don't go down only to Quran, they don't have to business and the man will tell you, I don't sell the money, you don't sell them. That is dishonest. Especially when we come, especially when we are the employment. So that's what I get for. Then, of course, again, go for the accountable to that. So all of them say, how the transition gets. Police by ourselves, no one will drive out by ourselves. We need people for support. The local get now, so you know, police like that. The UNDP resident friend, Ambia Nagarama, he came to me after I covered them. He came to say, well, before Saturday, I'm about to do, you know what I'm talking. When the next one comes, go to his police, go to the one, how the one for them get it. So apply all which are not also training, capacity building, we also align with one of the presidents in 5 years, human capital development, actually, we factor logistic challenge, we factor all of that. For the first time after 10 years, you don't see SELLU police don't get radio communication back. You go back down now, you talk to person at Twitter, you back down now, you talk to person at Go, through the computer, you talk to person at Kaila, all of that. So now go to one of the things. So very easy. Nice way. Talk. Last year comes this transition from this force to service. SBS. They are really wait for see. After this meeting, we are not talk for this because me this time we down. You know, they from 2014, they not move at all. See now this time, not move at together. That's fine. What we will do? First step. The first step in the Ghana. In the Ghana 2001, the Ghana has spent this time. In 2001, 9 Ghana, they begin the transition. The code will start as well. So I get small experience panel. They give me the Ghana Police Service, they get experience panel. So the first thing, not go Ghana, not go benchmark. So go Ghana for 3 days. Go engage the Inspector General of Ghana around the same transition. 2001, you know to be IG. But the officer will continue, 5 years in the document. Yes, 2001, that's how we start. How we start, we try to carry the police book to the community. Who go inside the community, they accept you. Now, they don't go peaceful. I do 3 days, inside Ghana, 3 days at the worker, I don't see that hotel. I don't see policeman hold on. All the policemen they are seeing, they don't hold on. Because that level of trust between them and the people, it also deep now that policeman, they need that worker to themselves. And so Ghana, they get radio station, who get radio station. The difference between then you do outside broadcasting. Outside broadcasting, you go left and straight, you talk to people for know how they think for the police. Immediately, you see how the television station. If you want to talk, they feel free. If I were informed, you talk to him, you talk to another at the confidence level. Then police on the patrol, now the community. Now they good aspect of see back party. So then if you are as you walk away, let's go up in there. They don't say 9 o'clock, that policeman they can't pass now. For life, 9 o'clock, and they wait for you. Then they make you a party. So you walk away, you walk away. So then they reach a point now that they make going to the going outside. They don't go out say 9 o'clock, policeman they can't pass now. And another one important thing we also plan. So it's share your experience with you. Okay, you go to the Minister of Internal Affairs, share your experience. You go to the Attorney General, Minister of Justice, share your experience. Your experience everywhere, for very long and so, you get for a lot of reforms, and reforms they go for this side. From the other side, the legal side, you don't want to do that reforms. You come back home from the benchmarking, reform, technical thing there. You get one technical thing there, that's SELLU, when our AIG program is there, you one technical thing in Ghana, you get one identity. We meet virtually, because that's a election. So we normally go, we talk virtually through conference. So we don't, first of all, we said, well, if one more do this thing, we need for change something, and the police act. Thank God that they reviewed it and did that to our constitution. Inside here, I don't the police state. But the police act, 1964, before 60 years now, 61 years now. If the water man said now, we don't hold 60 now. We have not Papa, we don't 60. The Parliament policeman, I mean, corporal, we don't 60. We don't retire at the police. I can't see one day. They call me Mama. I don't say I'm dying for anything really. That was for the collect the rent, during 3 years with this. Now I say, hey, I don't say, no, I don't say I'm dying for anything right now. So this document says, now the water man will not be able to get. But he didn't prepare himself. I wouldn't prepare. So we don't do them, we don't take them, we don't review them, we don't validate them, we take across the country, validate our people, get the big conference Africa, who do the final validation. Then now, we go to official department, we go to fine tune them, we go next week, Wednesday, we go to cabinet, we go to cabinet approve them, we go to parliament as a deal. They are at the level of parliament after 21 days, they discuss them, then they enact them. From that time now, it will go now Police Act of 2025. Apart from that Police Act, we looked at it in 1964. We want to get officer they call Inspector General. You know the don't put aside. We want to get officer they call Deputy Inspector General and Commissioner. So we don't change one and overhaul the whole document, don't make out the one new. We come we go to the discipline regulation. We police, we don't work, and for regulation and conduct. What? You don't go regulator and what's your own conduct, you don't conduct any regulator. You go back. That means policeman is it, so policeman is even we don't see any way you ever pay in our law. We can not ask for access. No, I will just say police. I will just say police. I will just police you ask the law to do. You know, say you don't look at the month of police. I will just say police. That they don't fight. You go to the Spanish shop, you sell phone, you go trust phone. You trust me, and the place cost more. You pay 1 day, put the man go down. Well, I'm just saying police. No, I don't fight. So all of that is not good for me. So the document they make on 19th April 2001, 24 years old now. Now say no, don't change ourselves. Don't change that. He said we don't open up considerably, we don't validate them, against our officers, when they make a fine, they can't go to cabinet, they take them, the cabinet, they come to me, where they go to the parliament, act, then become law at the country. We don't do all of that. Public order acts separately. Itself, it regulates we and members of the public order for conduct themselves. For example, we don't see in this country where they organize demonstration on social media. We come out. August 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what it's about. So going forward, that is not stop. Any way you put down on social media, you come up, you come up. You know, you come up. You know, but you know, the cyber level of investigation is so improved that you know police now. If you tip this phone, you pull this garbage inside. Once I manage phone, I number, I can't go to that cyber office. They put out the system. Change this garbage. As you know when they put it on, you know they don't put it on. Last week, in time of Kenya, found somebody else. Nobody but I feel run away. The phone we get, you got the phone, I have about contact. You go for 1 year, 4 months. I come back, you wake up the same phone. Like that. If you take you, go to share and get it. I buy some car, orange, by side, as you light the phone, you see on the screen. The phone light. Go zoom on that phone, so I light. Go zoom, find one. The whole school, the full light. Show the whole street. That will come. We'll be the man, you know, responsible. How to do that several times. When Mr. Madonna the was saying the column, he never believed that happened. So far, to never explain how it happened. So any other possibility over there happened. Long, that document self, long, that people are asked, this self, they work on that, it's fine. So, by and large, I got that from Mr. Clear, or say, what you do, you don't need, you know this. Now, weak, you know the weak. So, moving forward, go for strength in our team, go for build up. Go for build up, for make sure, say, we get frequent meetings, we discuss security issues and the community them fast. And we fair way how to solve them. So that one of companies will run. The good thing is, for example, when you compare the grant statistics for 2020 and 2024, 2024 we get less cases reported than 2023. So it means we don't begin to get the full on that partnership. We don't begin to see the benefits because now people report crime. And the reporter say, hey, something happened now. Something happened now, or what is so things, key information, basic information. So this relationship, not maintainable. This camera programs not to report the last time. But again, as I say, the MC them, and they get on the ground, and they don't do them, and they get for sending documents, and they get for go now. And for even for them, we get to go on for the web tracker. If you do meeting today, you tell me what I want to meeting. And when you tell me what not all members, must be key stakeholders. The telephone number, they call them. Chief, I tell them meeting Wednesday, 2 o'clock. Chief was Wednesday, 2 o'clock, and after we go say, that was you're not doing the correct information. And in all of this, what is key? Integrity. For telling what is correct when it happens, not go out by malice. You the officer, not because they don't take tweets, you don't send report on their activities. They get for putting for their police. They get for putting for them to whether officer. For them, and they for trigger the action. Police and the rest of the and for pushing them for going to meetings, and for pushing them for discussing issues with the affect their police. Not to them for better, and for better, and then control that, and then we monitor. So, by and large, at this program, don't go as fast or not. As I say, we're being a teacher. Teacher, they go to a good for and a good story. So, before I stop, and the program, this man, they here, we are also. You get 4 creatures that I also. You get arata, you get pigeon, you get 4, you get goats. One day, I said, no, it's arata, it's too much. So, I go buy arata trap, so I was no for tea. Then the arata go to the pigeon. He said, hey, pigeon. He said, I'm going to go buy trap or arata trap. He said, I'm going to prove about the Muslim. And pigeon said, well, no, you just go, not to arata, you know, arata. So I said, that they don't do pigeon trap, arata trap. Like the morning, go to the fort. He said, hey, bro, he said, I'm going to go to the fort. I want to go to the gate. But they are going to buy arata trap. And the first thing, we're not going to do this. Like, for you, we're going to go to arata. You know, go to 4 traps in the back. I go to the boat. They were put, I had to keep on the upper wall. They go break for them, I mean, never go by after trap. Yeah, I will stop for tea. I will wait now when you shop and eat. Shop and eat, yeah. And they go to the world to do that, and you find out, I'm not going to be upstairs, no concern me. Let me go by the trap. Go by the trap. You can't show them. I don't buy the trap home. I go set up. We go set up overnight. We take enter the trap. Now, 3 command, I enter the trap. Inside the trap. Wait, and the first go, wait, see the trap, don't finish. Like that. As you go touch out the two, and it's better. It's better. You can't snake, like that. You can't go to our doctor at the village. Doctor, they know how they do it. The chapter, the stuff of the blood, the knowledge inside. You know, you give to the woman. 1 day, 2 days, the woman begin to recover. I go say, hey doctor, how do I do? I say, see, well, better say what is what, or let help her, or let well, quick. You need for it, fish and soup. So the Bible that was in the fish. You need soup, you have fish and soup. You need can't. But every day now, people in Ghana for can't tell smart, can't tell the man. I said, well, say, madam, say, we don't do this, people in Ghana help me. I'm not able to carry not to very good, but can't very much for that's what you see. That's it for it. So, and the photo, the photo. For long go. After that, I look at where. People in Ghana, that's you know, like that's right. But people in Ghana, like you know where that is. So, what makes more get together? And the people die. So, the people before they go to the die for Araba, because for Araba, you have for Araba, and there's no for Araba. So the next thing about this movie is that not say not to be useless. You never
This is the manager for SLBC. Adani winning IG adoption. And the level of people that we can tell them. Now, the one move from the master service to the servant service. How it will change what we don't understand of the police. Way that the master service endured, now the master can serve. Though the community police today, but we see some small differences with the program and waiting the program and welfare. Now, the police well capacitated, the percentage of non-security they do and lie, they're serving. But all children they review documents, they review, they do all of that. We made a consider remuneration. And remuneration and the key thing where they compete. You start collecting the reward. Now, you see some police officers from them all around them. Waiting in the hole is 1,000, maybe a little over 1,000. How that policeman they will be better? That will prompt them to drug addiction, that will prompt them to drunkenness, and several things for the industry from that. Now that the need for the police there, waiting they do for address all things and now we'll get a good police way will do service to the community. Thank you.
The General of Police, we don't go deep with them, and every citizen will have good money. I know that. I know the power go of the country, but they can't talk to the community here in the city. And I want to join all the while the ways for this project is new, and I think it is important. But if you allow me as a critical stakeholder, I'll have 2 minutes quickly. I will use IGSA. By name, I am Honorable Minister Ambassador Almami Amara Kamara from Slbc. I will quickly thank you. One of the things you very much for FAYA. The people that we see there, that one resident minister, the PS law left. Now we all did in college. We know perception of this country. But FAYA, because I personally owe you an appreciation and I believe in you. Quickly, there was a time not too long ago, arresting a police because of a crime very interesting. A contact in some way. Police order to take the benefits in a cell. As a politician, it has nothing to do with the government, within ourselves, and within our station. They will be like that. So something has to be one trying to protect government as a senior citizen. a police order for any detained. Around 7 o'clock, you are contacted. And your view by that say, you are aware of the matter, but not believe say that they won't view say I should be molested. Let God bless you. I leave it at that. And because of that, I have faith and conviction that will be way to me. You win out for this country. We have served as an ABC to a president, and now you are the head of police. I join you for all believing individually. We can help to change this country. I trust God that you will be a blessing to President you for continue for director for that we have opened. Having said that, you left a very critical aspect of community and how we are as part of the community member with the politicians. I know it's sensitive, not going to talk about that. But many times, we in Guna, now we can cause the problem. We can give instructions where we're not supposed to give. The ability of the police to advise you say, don't do this. And that's how one can consider by this document. And then you use good offices for them all policemen to say, before God and man, we are all Sierra. There are things you cannot do. If I say that, you brought a very good example, and your parent will self-cement. I'm a young man. There was an act in this country, controversial as it is, or it was between the two parties. The 1965 public order. Till today, the reference, and you know more than I do. There is a law recently, this type of terrorism law, which was not passed our parliament. We know the law of large numbers. But clearly, you follow the parliament. There is always a clash between the government and the opposition, the government and the opposition. You said something about these codes. Where was you call, they will arrest this, they will do that. It's critical. I know the law did not pass because of parliamentary. But I implore you for continue for advice that going forward, we need laws and policies where we protect one person, one government for protect this country and able to stay yourself. There is also the aspect of us seeing men in force or men in uniform celebrating when politicians begin at work or change of government. Consider that, sir. It is also a recipe for problem. We see that happening in this country where government today, whether police or military, they celebrate. Consider that one. They are professionals. Let them stay out of politics. The last visa, we are a small country. Let God bless you. I know flatter people. Later, they will tell you. Your move under the current circumstances will make sure say everybody within a police, if you get talent, it is identified, then they get duty, notwithstanding who side come from, notwithstanding the perception of many politicians. About 10 people a day continue in that direction. We have friends and brothers in the police. There is a difference at the moment. Unlike 2-3 years ago, when many Sierra Leoneans in certain parts of the country, including where I stand, they were under suspicion. Today, we thank you that is improvement in Makeni, and want to assure you we are here. I'm a young man, but I have a history since the day of AIG Parole up to now. Every police will come today in church. These are our people. They love us and we love them. All physical issues will happen within at the forefront. We want to assure you, for long that continue, but let every Sierra Leonean who is out at the police force. Let him or her be motivated, because that in itself is a recipe for chaos. When they go to the world, it is because of the regime. They know they promote, they do this, and even the reservists are also a discipline. Every society has to be disciplined. I beg you as a younger brother, advise. However, challenging circumstances may be, let us take caution when the entire thing in the process carefully. When it is true, it is in itself a problem and a recipe for violence amongst all of us in the country. Whatever happens, let's find out a remedy. But when we retire, large number of people apparently are coming from the same side, speaking the same language, three peace is very well in the country where the government, the employer, all that. Let God bless you. We know you be well. You have our support, and we are going to continue to support.
each time you can afford it, you make it at this. Whatever you take up as management information. Information will help you for them to do, for them to find, for the relationship between we and one, let it find. Before I'm available, I'm going to follow the other. I will try to help the best people do what I will do. And exactly for me, advice, I will be advised on how to set up, how far
Tell me, name what I would talk to.
Mina Nomukeko, I'm the chairman for the Conference of Principals and Accompany District.
All right, they today outside the IG can talk on its transformation of the Salon Police from force to service. First, what's the impression?
The impression now one of optimism. So I think say we now see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because for me, even the word force, it be symbolized to me brutality. And now we don't change it to service. That means the one kind of can serve we. Because it's a real picture this way we want to get from the police. And not to somebody, not to people them where then they pay them from we own taxpayers' money. Where then they use them again as tool for can brutalize we. And now if they don't come for can change that mentality today, where we don't get for some of we from 1964 when they get this police act, I believe this now good step in the right direction.
So what are some of the things that we want for expect for see from police as they go to service?
I expect a complete transformation because I don't want now that the police they say that they can develop the legal instruments okay, for back them up. One thing where don't divide the police or we don't divide the opinions of we the civilians to the police. Now the political use of the police as a tool. Now that if we can get a police service where very dispassionate, we're ready for discharge their roles without fear of favor from any political devoid of any political interference. I believe say now this we they expect from we police officers them. I they tell you if we're able to achieve this, we not go get the cause for let police then spend so much resources because we the civilian then go can and partner with them so that we're able to stop crime now we own communities them because we know say if we call them irrespective of whether you are black, yellow, mauve, if they then come, if you not the person will get wrong, they're able for you say you get wrong, this person get right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.